Repair cost, bruh.
A friend of mine sent me this observational data.
It's gonna be a great thumbnail though, that finisher.
Log 621. A localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field across the Aalian Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old gen augmentation. Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Malleus's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
Okay.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
"621, I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order."
Raven, I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Registration number RB23, call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. E-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. We invite you to hone your technique.
I didn't even say it as a joke. I've been desperate to pee for ages, so I was like, great, I finished the fight. Now I'm gonna go and like whatever. But and then it keeps talking and talking and talking. And it's great. It's great because it's story stuff and we want to know what's going on and whatever. But the irony of me sitting here and I'm like, when will it stop? When will it stop? So how am I finding the difficulty in comparison to other FromSoft games I've played? To me, this game has had the most severe difficulty spike. Like I said, I really wasn't struggling with the game. Like, there's definitely like bits and pieces. Was I playing it perfectly? No, definitely not. But I genuinely wasn't struggling until I got to this boss fight. So it's like difficulty curve went like, whoa, way up. And I don't know if part of that is just like a, hey, there was one lesson that you need to learn and you didn't learn it. Things that I have now learnt to be true in my playing of this game. Obviously, you need to, I say obviously, because I think we all kind of knew this on the onset. You need to feel comfortable changing up your build. I think that fight that I just did would have been infinitely harder if I didn't have the right hand plasma gun thing to break down the shield quickly. 100%. But then it's also, I think the biggest lesson is striking the balance between doing things that are necessary to defeat the boss, like changing out, in my mind, changing out that weapon, versus still do what makes sense for your play style. So I felt much more comfortable. One, I like playing aggressively, but I felt much more comfortable being able to like dodge through things quickly to try and make my way up versus having to do like the hovering in the ground, whatnot. And it's that like balance, striking that balance, I think is really hard. That I've not yet, I'm like starting to learn where it is, but it is really hard to tell in this game where it's an issue because you just need to get better. It's just like a get good thing versus oh, actually you've got the wrong build for this. And so it's like a lot of testing and learning. Let's go look at the part shop. What have we got? Burst assault rifle. Wouldn't want to use that, I don't think. Yo, that's huge. I would rather not use a Gatling gun if I have a choice. I like the look of this. I like the look of that. Not quite that. What was this one? Holdman. Holdman, alright. What is this? Napalm. Oh, it's a bomb launcher. Shotgun. Oh, geez. You get so many different weapon types now. They're like, okay, you proved yourself. You made it past chapter 1. We're now going to give you all of the options. Pile bunker. This weapon gores the target with a massive steel pile, obliterating it through the... Oh, my days. Oh, my God. It's too much. Wait. Okay. There's a whole bunch of options. It's too much right now. It's too much. Let's focus on the important shit, like our head. What the hell? Oh, no. I guess we'll keep the same head design that we have currently. Feels bad, man. Oh, this is just very light. Lightweight core part. Yeah, okay. Such good music. Such good music. Okay, I'm not in a position to make a decision right now. Let's just change out the weapons that we have. So this, change it back for that. Okay. We will be changing things. I'm just not emotionally prepared to make a change right now because Lord knows I don't even know what needs to be changed at the moment. Let's do I want to do something? Oh my gosh. Let's do this one. And then we'll see. Although I'm gonna do this one once, and if I fail it, then we'll come back. Or like we'll do it a different time. Hey, Contem! It is a lot of fun to play. Hopefully, it's not so unfun to watch. Oh, maybe get an all-purpose rifle that's stronger than your basic one.
Evaluation program number 26.
Was there one that they sold that was better?
Subject AC. Bitter Promise.
Great
Call
name.
sign, Nozark.
No. Call sign Nosark.
Commencing evaluation.
Nosak. But she said it like Nosark.
Main system activating combat mode.
I hope that everything after that boss just feels like a cakewalk. Oh, you know what? I want something that gives me better lock-on. Oh my god. Did we do that to each other?
AP at 50%.
Alright, good stuff. Good warm up.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Cakewalk. Alright. Nice. Oh, okay, good stuff, goddamn. OS tuning, I've got 3. Actually, honestly, I don't even, so let's go to the shop. This is I guess this is a better gun than what I'm holding. Burst assault rifle, they're burst rifles though. Hang on, let me go back. Give me information on this. Wait. Yeah, an assault rifle. We'll try it. I just don't know if I'm gonna like that it's a burst rifle. How many times can I say that word? Burst rifle, burst rifle. Missions! Infiltrate grid 06086 and reach the center. Extra rewards based on the number of enemies destroyed. Okay.
Here's the request from Balaam Industries. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field to confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Alian Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of Grid 086. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Grid 086 is occupied by the Dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug.
Okay.
It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD. Be prepared for a perilous journey. I'll be here to support you, Raven.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's see.
Let me handle getting us into the grid.
This game is fun to watch because it takes, honestly,
I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems and manipulating them too.
I really genuinely believe this about gaming, right? I think everyone has like the skill to do it. Like if you wanted to do this, I have absolute confidence that you can. I think it's just like how much are you willing to
086.
have to repeat things potentially, you know? How stubborn are you?
Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching.
Look at me! In all my colorful mech glory.
To work, shall we?
I think this is the mission that Fighting Cowboy would have done.
Main system activating combat mode.
That Fighting Cowboy would have done at the whatchamacallits, right? I don't love this gun. The burst rifle. I must not be using it correctly. Wow. Oh, is that? And I was worried that he fell down here. Is there something down here to get? I don't think so. Again, I don't know where a chest is meant to be or not.
Who's this tourist? You think you can just waltz straight in here?
I don't like this gun.
Watch, boss. We're so invincible run to show our guests a good time.
Arena registration found. AC identified as Mad Stuff. Right. Very last.
Me and Mad Stuff can't be mates.
Oh, Mad, stop running away. I fought this dude before, no?
You're no ordinary tourist. Mad Stuff!
Hostile AC destroyed.
Looks like
Wee.
you're having fun, tourist. You know, RAD loves a good welcome party. Come on in and let's get acquainted.
Okay.
Curious.
Let me just destroy this whole place before. Old school Fallout. And is that what this is? You mentioned there's a chest there somewhere. I thought this was the mission that he did.
Data on the woman from that
But I
broadcast.
don't, I'm not sure it is.
Carla, leader of RAD, a formidable dozer faction.
Mmm.
She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers.
Junk wizards.
She seized them on patrol and greatly expanded their operations.
Hopefully I can defeat this mission without an issue. I should have realized, probably in hindsight, I should have tested the gun before equipping it, but that takes too much patience, chat. Which clearly, after everything that I've learnt, I still don't have, for whatever ungodly reason. Cinder's voice actually sounds familiar.
AP at 50%. Two repair kits remaining. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Chat wants you to loot the body, Java. I can't. No way I could. Say psych. I feel like I even checked for that stuff in a different fight that we did. Yeah, there are chests here. Get to explore, and I am exploring. Why am I only doing little baby boosts? That's the end of the line. All right. No chests there. Up here.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
It is honestly all the credits them. It's great sound design. When the more you play the game, the better you get at like picking up on the audio cues of like weapon at this percent and you know what have you and da 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 da. Which to maybe as a viewer, or maybe for everyone else, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe as a viewer, it's like duh, they're saying that. Why didn't you hear that before? And maybe I'm just really bad at tunnel visioning, but. You still alive? No. I tell you, as soon as I can figure out what a chest looks like, I'll be happy camping. Have you tried rolling? I wish. I do still like this game. For anyone curious or concerned.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Why are you putting myself in danger unnecessarily? Java equals tunnel vision. Oh, frankly, yes. But also, at the same time, I'm normally quite good at like multitasking. I'll use my scan. Okay, I'll use, once these enemies are done, I'll use my scan. Glorious. Anyone else around? And again, I guess it makes, oops, I didn't mean to. I guess it makes sense, but you can't just like spam the scan, you know? I feel like the company that just bought Activision Blizzard for $70 million can tank a bad release or two. Wait. Oh, is anyone else in chat still talking about that, or is that just delayed? I don't even think it's like financially whether or not they can tank it. I feel like it's just reputationally. I don't know. Maybe they can stand being. I just can't. I would be if I were like a. This is the first game of theirs I'm playing, but I'm imagining like if I was a big time fan of theirs or whatever, and then you muck up another one, I would be like, guys, are you kidding me? It's like the insult to injury.
Told you we love a good party.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Who else? Who else? You else?
Well, you're no slouch, are you?
GDTLO, please. I honestly did think there was a possibility it wouldn't be your cup of tea, but it's cool that you're actually enjoying it after all. Armored Core. I thought there was a massive possibility that it wasn't going to be my cup of tea. One, because I think, how do I say this? It could be quite a niche game. I kind of, whilst I think that the game is really fun and a lot of people like it, I think you need to also like have to buy into a handful of things. It's like you have to be willing to, okay, enjoy the scenery and want to do the combat and enjoy the, and you know what I mean? It's like a much like higher entry threshold than I feel like even any of the other Souls games.
AP at 50%.
Damn. And I was wanting to give it a go, at least, because I was like, it looks cool. Not sure if it's all me, but looks cool. And, oh, here we go. Finally. Okay, at least I know what they look like. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't know what the hell I got. It's called Wrecker, I think. So guys, just help me remember that I got that. Oh, I'm so happy I actually can recognize what a chest looks like now. But I was like, yeah, I want to give it a go. It's the newest FromSoft game. And I've been enjoying playing FromSoft games. Like, why not? And a lot of you guys also like FromSoft games. So it felt like kind of a no-brainer to at least try. But I am glad I'm genuinely enjoying it. It is a real shame, though, that that boss fight that we had done was as challenging as it was. Honestly, only because it was such a, felt like such a skill jump in the two, you know? It can't be as bad as Fallout 76. That's you'd hope. You'd hope. I mean, God. I mean, what an absolute debacle. For any other expats here, I guess CM and who else? Do you ever have that where you can't decide if you're pronouncing the word right anymore or not? Well, however that word's pronounced in a British English accent, it's like nothing can ever be as bad as that. You would hope, but then also like, guys, don't even approach it. Don't even try. Don't even come anywhere near it. It was so incredibly atrocious, you know. 8-hour Java stream. Hey, Eldritch, welcome in. What did I miss? Frankly, not a whole lot, because I spent about 5 of those hours on the same. Yeah, I came from there. On the same boss fight. But now we're cooking. Dark Souls was niche once upon a time. Well, that's what the vibe that I got from this is like. Dark Souls was niche once upon a time. Then look at where we're at with Elden Ring. Elden Ring brought in so many, such a wide player base, right? So it introduced so many people to the FromSoft games, whatever. So my estimation and why I ended up giving Armored Core a go was because I assumed that this was going to be not like that this was going to crack open the floodgates, you know, like how Elden Ring did, but I was like, okay, this is definitely going to have, I don't know, I was going to say a bit more of a mass appeal. I don't know if that's the way to describe it, but you know, I think that they were going to make a bunch of like small like quality of life updates, I don't know, to give it more, to give people, to encourage people to give this a chance who maybe wouldn't have given it a chance before. Like myself, there are a lot of people that I follow that are playing the game that I wouldn't have maybe expected them at first to play the game. And it's great, and honestly, I still absolutely recommend it. I think it's really good fun. However, the learning curve do be learning curvy. There was an hour of customizing, but to be fair though, the hour customizing was to replace our like 30 to 45 minute just chatting section, you know, where normally I would be shooting the shit with you guys. I was like, okay, let me shoot the shit with you guys, but also paint my mech. Right, so folks, the thing about... What the hell is Light Bane saying? Just nod and say yes. What's cheaper, customer acquisition or cutting costs? Depends how good your CAC is, I guess, but I think we both know the answer to that, unfortunately, because ain't nobody's CAC cheap. How dare you make me talk about work stuff like that? Disgusting. Nah! No, being bullied, Wait, where are my cannons? Wait. Hang on. Where are my shoulder weapons? I'm sorry, did I just miss a story beat where they told me where my shoulder cannons went? I just want to say you're great at multitasking. You're giving a full rundown of stream and talking about the appeal of this game whilst mowing down mechs. Thank you, Father John. That actually means the world to me. I feel like I was doing it poorly today. You can press a button to drop your weapons. Where the hell are they? Give them back. I don't know where they went. There's an option to unequip them. How do I re-equip them? I don't think I unequip them. Don't you need to use one of the OST things to unequip them? Plow on. Means I'm gonna have to redo this mission. Well, if I have to redo it, then I can at least hear how the hell my shit got stolen. Because I swear it's
Picking up
stolen.
multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
Bro. I know! I don't know where the hell my weapon is, bro. I have to believe that I just completely cocked this up. And it told me somewhere.
AP at 30%.
Interesting. Seems our turret gets cut above the rest.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think I reached a checkpoint. I did reach a checkpoint. My assembly. So this is what I look like. Expansion. Nothing. New. And I don't know how to check what my OST situation is. AC data? No, not that. I don't know. So we'll restart from the checkpoint, but this seems like a bug. You're faster now, but I don't want to be faster. I want my bloody weapons. Funny how a few million people just learnt that from soft makes a pretty popular mecha game. Do you know what I found to be so interesting, but makes a lot of sense? Try holding the mech's power button, yeah, for 10 seconds. We need to do a soft reboot. They're back. Hang on.
Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Okay. And it was around this point, I think, right? Where I was like, where are they? Anyway, what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, you know what I found to be really interesting? And honestly, what I love about the internet, man, right? So before Armored Core came out, I posted a handful, like three videos on YouTube, right, about Armored Core. One watching a story trailer, one watching a gameplay trailer, and then the other reacting to the showcase. On one of the videos, I can't remember which, someone from a country in Asia, I don't know which country, I don't remember which country, so I'm not going to say which, was like, oh, I just recently learned that mech games aren't that popular in the West, and it's really surprising because they're so popular over in Asia. I'm excited for people that are like interested and want to try and play the game, and I was like, oh, isn't that, I don't know, just such a cool, like you said, that a whole bunch of people just now learned that FromSoft make a really popular mech game, and it's like, I don't know, I'm not explaining it well, but that was like such a cool, mind-blowing moment for me of like, and I don't hear that and go, oh my gosh, that's so surprising, how could you, but I'm like, oh wait, actually that really checks out, like that makes a lot of sense, you know? I don't know if I'm saying it well. Was Armored Core popular? It sounds, I'm not an Armored Core pro, clearly, but from, I don't know, it's just like anecdotally, from like bits and pieces. Well, one, it definitely had like a passionate fan base, albeit not like massive, in the West at least, but it seems like it had a much more popular following in the East. I don't know, maybe that's incorrect, but it seems to be. No.
Interesting. Seems our turret gets cut above the rest.
Did I even hit that? Okay, but also please everyone notice that my weapons are back.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Is forward horizontal slice? No, I think it's directional. Java, don't use vertical missiles where there's a roof above
Made
you.
your point.
Ask decay.
Nice surrender.
Too bloody bad.
Colossus. Come on, I'll let you through.
Oh, wait.
Come on now.
Do I have the right missiles on?
Let's see what she has up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
Wait, guys. Am I absolutely losing my mind right now? These are the correct missiles I had before. But weren't they normally like flat on my back? Are they up angled like this because I'm in combat right now? Or like, what's the deal? What am I missing? Mad, welcome in. Your shoulder weapons have ammo. Your shoulder weapons have ammo. Once the ammo is empty, it falls off. What? Why would they fall off? They just reload, right? What's crazy is From has been making solid games forever. I don't know how crazy that is, you know. But they do look different. Why are they up like this? I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what's going on. You and me both. What am I missing? Am I absolutely losing my mind? This! No! Okay, but they weren't normally angled up like this, right? Have they been?
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that in a Taurus. Too bad that this is about
Yo, no! Whoa!
The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
Oh my god. No.
Stimulation neck.
This, I've seen this in the showcase.
Missiles can easily destroy this.
I'm doing this terribly right now. I need to get more health. Oh no!
One. Repair.
Oh, I've already used one already? Oh, what am I? Oh, I'm staggered. I'm staggered.
No repair.
No, I didn't mean to use a repair thing. I blew my load. Quick, jump up, jump up. Classic me blowing my load too early. I mean, honestly.
At 30%.
I'm in trouble!
nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Whoa! I think I'm hitting things I don't mean to hit. Oh my days. No.
Right shoulder ammunition, left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
I'm in trouble. Yeah, I knew it.
Already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
Damn. What do I want? Let's change this. I don't think I love that. Let me try it like this. Let me try once like this and see how we go. Oh, come on. Why'd you say it like that? First I was talking about Cax, then about blowing a load. What a stream.
The dozers are certainly moving up.
Hey. I'm stuck on something.
These grinder arms can easily destroy AC. Be careful.
AP at 50%.
Oh! Hey!
One.
Up! Oh, no. My only concern is right now that I'm stuck on something. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Yeah. I mistimed that terribly. No, my only concern right now is that I'm not doing any damage to it.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Oh no!
Nice.
Unfortunate.
I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Audemars and I are currently locked in a fierce battle.
Watch out.
Huh, finished already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
So we can try. Let's do these ones. Oh, I guess I don't have Fallout yet. No. Why? Why don't I have Fallout anymore? Why don't I have Fallout anymore? I don't know. Java in every FromSoft game, my only concern right now. My only concern right now is that I'm not doing any damage to it. Literally, if I had infinite amount of money in the world and I had like an infinite number of people that I could ask to edit, right? I would go, I wanna, what do you want to go, like one of those super compilations of me just saying that? How long would the video be if it's just clips of me saying exclusively that? Honestly, an insane amount, I would think. 10 hours easy. I'm thinking at least like a good 45 minutes.
The dozers are certainly moving up. It's some kind of a tunnel destination. Rather well. Those grinder arms can easily destroy AC. Be careful.
I've caught it! Mom, it's bullied me into a corner even though I'm a mech that can fly. I somehow still managed to get myself cornered.
repair kits remaining.
Hey, 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 no!
50%.
Because I'm staggered?
1 repair kit remaining.
Okay, so whilst it looks like you can hit the roof thing, the intended weak point is the red. I mistimed that terribly-ish. Okay, big stagger.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Big stagger, big stagger. Can I do this again? Yes, I can.
I heard you were
Okay,
good,
now get up.
but the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Behavioral patterns changed. Watch out.
No repair kit
Die!
at 50%.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, I deserve that.
30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Oh, finished already?
Destroyed.
Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
What a letdown. Okay. I think the cleaner and the voice are different people. Right? Hang on. The person talking is Cinder. Cinder Carla.
Those are certainly living up to their reputation. Some kind of autonomous demolition mech. A rather well-equipped one. These ones easily destroyed. Be careful.
Aha! Hi!
AP at 50%.
I'm in trouble. Ah! Oh!
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I'm trying to focus on one component, but I somehow think that that's not really working as well as I want it to. Oh, finally!
Watch out.
1 repair kit
Come on,
remaining.
come on. Yeah, I deserve that. I just saw the opportunity, I had to take it. Albeit unwisely. Oh my god! No! Why am I on the floor?
AP at 50%.
Hey! Hey! Hey, enough! Enough!
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Oh, I'm in trouble, I think. I'm about to land.
Right shoulder AP at 50%.
Land. Up. Nope, I'm in trouble. Yep. That was a mistake. That was a bit. Oh no! No!
At
No!
30%.
Not landing in the lava. No!
Oh, finished already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
No, you don't understand. It's lava chip. I know. Great fight. It's a good fight. It's one of those ones where I wonder. Let me swap this actually back out for this. I think I like everything else that I've got. You know what's crazy though? Ow. Yeah, I'm Cindercola, Blade of Mikola, and I've never known defeat. You know what's wild? So I don't know how many of you watched the Armored Core showcase, but they had a content creator called Ouroboros do this fight. And first of all, the fight went by so much quicker when he did it versus when I'm doing it. Like, even the duration of the fight was so much quicker. But when he did it, he died the first time. And he goes, okay, I died the first time, and you can make certain adjustments, and you can go and change your mech. And that should have been the trigger that, like, you can actually change your mech mid, like, at checkpoints. Anyway, I forgot that he did this. But he went to go change out something for his mech and then went back to go do the fight and defeated it. But I kind of wonder, and I guess it's like the smallest thing. It's not important, but it's just like fun to theorize about. Do you guys think that he failed that on purpose so that he could show off that you can change your mech mid fight? I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, okay, fail the first attempt so that you can show that. I don't know. That's kind of what I feel like. Maybe he wasn't concerned with the damage he was currently doing then. I think not. Because how long would you say I'm doing that fight for when I died? I would say I was I was doing that fight for like 3 minutes. Does that sound right? I feel like I have a warped sense of time for this stuff, but I feel like I was doing it for 3 minutes. I swear he got it done in like a minute and a half. He really doesn't like losing, so I doubt it. Yeah, but then wouldn't that kind of support, like, if he doesn't like losing, you could still, because he was brought on to do it. I assume he was like paid to do it, potentially. And they're like, okay, no, you have to lose it to show off this mechanic. I would believe it, right? Pretty sure he failed on purpose, right? Otherwise he would have started with a better build. I feel like he did it on purpose. But not, like, I feel like he did it on purpose because he was told to do it on purpose. From like, hey, we're showing, you're like, this is a showcase for the game, like, show off that you can change your thing mid-fight, and this is a great time to demonstrate how important it is to tailor your build to the fight you're doing. Oh, wait, didn't he also switch to energy weapons because ballistics weren't doing anything? Yeah, I think he did, didn't he? He swapped to something. Yeah. Oh. Does the pulse gun count as an energy gun? If he was calm, it's probably on purpose. Oh, he was pretty calm. Yeah. He was very professional. It was in the what was it called? The showcase. I would say it was like midway through the showcase. The last, or at least my recording of it, the last half of it was all like PvP stuff, which I do not think was staged. Unfortunately, his team was not doing well in PvP, and he was not happy about it. He gets spicy sometimes. Interesting. Because people were saying that like he was getting so tilted about the PvP stuff that he was about to cry or something, and I was like, I don't think that's true. He seems to be enjoying himself, but okay, if you guys think that. What's it? Yeah. Let me try it with this one, but then I've got EN shortfall, which I think means I need to change my where is it? These, yeah. Oh, thank you, 2Q. Thank you so much for saying that. How is it going? You're so sweet.
Those are certainly living up to their reputation.
This is my only energy weapon that I've got right now. I don't even know if it's energy, frankly. Does pulse count as energy? Who knows?
Careful.
Does it count as resting if I rest on the boss? No! I have no energy! God, I love having the other thruster that I have normally.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Oh! Yes!
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
I think this is going better than last time, right?
Watch out.
Right-hand ammunition
No!
at 30%. 2 repair kits remaining.
I'm in trouble. I need to get on my feet. Recharge, god damn it.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at right-hand ammunition at 10%. One repair kit remaining. Right-hand ammunition depleted.
It does, I do think I'm doing more damage now than I was before.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Oh, shit, I'm in trouble. No. Okay. No, where the fuck is my gun? Am I losing my mind? Where is my gun?
HP at 50%.
Please, depleted. Thank you for the follows, welcome in. I'm so incredibly confused. You ran out of gun ammo?
Left shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Oh, finished already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
Wait, sorry. I'm so confused. Out of ammo makes sense. No, it bloody does not. No, it does not. I have gone through this whole time with the... I don't understand. I've gone through this whole time. Today has not been the day. It has not. It really has not. Truly devastated, bro. What? How do I save me? How do I fix this? Just pointing out, some weapons have higher impact. Yeah, which is what gives you more damage for bosses from staggering them. That pulse rifle has next to none. So the only reason I use the pulse rifle is because I watched the showcase where Ouroboros was fighting this boss, and someone in chat, GJ I think it was in chat, reminded me that he had said that energy weapons do better against that, and I think that was the only gun I had that could like potentially count as an energy weapon. I actually don't even know if it counts as energy weapon or not. I mean, it's a difficult game I can't talk. I mean, this game is a FromSoft game. It's bound to be a bit difficult. Yeah, D-Doctor, I know, dude. This is a crazy thing though, right? I truly, madly, deeply, I'm not here being absolutely... I don't think I'm being delusional. Chat can keep me honest, all right? And please do. I was having no problems with the game. I was cooking. And I was expecting to be like hard stuck early on, right? But I wasn't. I was zooming around like my mech, having an easy peasy time of things until I got to like the last boss. And holy shit, that was that kick in the absolute teeth. And now this, I lose my... and now apparently ammo management is a thing? Since when? Unfortunately, no, energy or not, it still has impact. Check the store. Yeah, this game is kind of absurd. It's crazy, right? Have you played other Armored Cores, Bob? Or is this your first Armored Core game? The only thing that's nutty to me, or like the thing that's most nutty to me, is purely, in my opinion, the insane difficulty spike from the rest of the beginning to that the chapter 1 final boss. And I know that like, I don't know if I struggled with it like infinitely more than other people had struggled with it. But that was all wild. Yeah, you're doing really well. Never had ammo issues. Exactly. You were cooking real hard. Thank you guys. Thank you. No, because Bob just goes, I have really bad news about the next 2 bosses. Take it back, Bob. Take it back right now. Say that you have really great news about them. You have only nice things to say about them. Yeah, you've been playing since the mid-90s. This is a very different Armored Core experience. My assumption, leading in the run-up to the game coming out, I had assumed that they would make this... that because of the success with Elden Ring, they would have been cognizant of that when they made this Armored Core and knew that more people would want to play Armored Core and would like have, I don't know, make it more like beginner friendly in a way without like neutering the game. Does that feel accurate? Yes or no? Well, so here's the thing, right? Okay, I have to try and make do with what I've got, which is not a lot. This is the only other gun I've not tried doing this fight with. I think the sword in this hand still makes sense. I think the legs I have right now make sense. I mean, I like everything that I've got equipped so far for it. But my only, out of like what I currently own, the only issue that I'm noticing is that I'm just not doing enough damage. I'm just not doing enough damage to it. Especially now that I have to be concerned about how much ammo I use or not. I'm definitely not doing enough damage to it. It's catering to the Souls audience for sure. The boss fights and small nuisances like healing. My biggest issue with this game is the damn tempo of the difficulty. Please, Bob, the floor is absolutely yours because I have been talking about this ad nauseum and it would be nice, I think, to have someone else talk about it. Let's hear the tempo of difficulty, please. Let's hear it. What have you experienced? The difficulty is spiky. It's kooky dukes. In the showcase, Ouroboros was using some bazookas, if I remember correctly. Oy, okay. Well, I'll try it once more with this kit that we've got now. And then if this doesn't work, we're going to have to go back to the shop or something or other. Every other Armored Core, the last 13... I forgot that I don't know how to use this weapon. Or like, I think I know how to use it, but I don't.
Those grinder arms can easily destroy when they see it. Be careful.
Why is my... I made a mistake.
At 30%.
I'm not high enough.
AP at 50%.
It's just ricocheting off.
No repair kit.
I know I run out of repair kits. I know I use it too soon. I know. I'm being bullied.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
And now I'm looking at how much ammo something has or not. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm literally about to die. So I'm about to fall on the ground. I'm doing this round terribly.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Oh, that's why it goes right shoulder ammunition at 50%. You saying because I have 50% of my ammo left?
Ammunition at 30%.
Oh my god. Yeah, now it's 30%. Yes, Father John, thank you very much.
Nice. I heard you were good.
I had heard that.
The cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Yes. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Someone get Houston on the line, because we have a problem.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Okay. Come on. Yes, this one more time.
AP at 50%.
AP at 50% too. Lovely, lovely, lovely. See, this is what I don't understand. This weapon says it's a burst rifle, but there's nothing bursty about it, you know?
AP at 30%.
Yep. Oh no! Oh no! Up, 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 up! Okay, get down, get down. Heal.
Right shoulder ammunition.
I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead! Yeah.
Oh, finished already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
What's the mech's name? My mech's name or the mech that I'm fighting, Lums? My mech's name is obviously Giga Chad Gamer, because you know. The neck I'm fighting is called like Cleaner Lady or something. Not sure if you're hearing an announcement that's been happening all game for the first time. Bro! Look at me, ear holes open. Okay. Gallipop is juggling 60 bajillion fafillion trillion things. Okay. I already told you, it's a lot of information to absorb, okay? You guys are all sat back like fat cats like this. Weep, whoop, weep, whoop, weep, whoop. You're not the ones having to do the controlling. You get to sit back and relax and take the whole heart in. And some of us don't have that luxury, okay? Some of us are learning lots of tunnel vision. Orobo was jumping over the chimney and shooting directly down the hole. That's why I was doing that earlier, getting up top. When I had actually not the legs I'm using now, and I had like better movement. So, and he had, to be fair, he also had the weapon that had whatever. So I reckon I'm going to do one more go. Let me trade out the other legs and try and have better movement, try and angle down and blah, 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 blah. Target, yeah, the center between the legs. Yeah, so I'm targeting the glowing red mark. I'm swapping between targeting the glowing red mark and the chimney up at the top. But I need to get like in the chimney. I don't know if it makes, frankly, I'm not sure it makes a difference or not. I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not, but I'm going to try it. Let's reassemble. Let's change these back to these ones. Yeah. Let's change the booster back to this one. Oh, and then what else can I change? No, I think that was it. I didn't do any of these things. Yeah, let's try this one more time. He's got a mouth on the front. Yeah, the big red. Unless it's something different. I assume it's the glowing red mark in his mouth. And mercifully, the auto target does work. So you're either targeting the red whatever, or the thing up the top. Oh, amazing, Sam. My twins big into
The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
See, I'm not sure if that did any more, specifically did more damage or not. Because I think the auto target, no, maybe it did. I'm not sure. Sorry. I was so big. Wait. It's okay. We can recover this. Sorry, I got like so fixated on trying to decide if my bullet was actually hitting inside the mouth or not. You know, just fuck me up. Just kill me. Because I already messed this up.
No repair kits remaining.
I don't think the quick. Oh, okay. Dang it. Oh, for goodness sake. Of course I muck it up. Oh no. Yeah. I just bet that was just bad.
Not so sharp after all.
It was just poorly done. I think I need to go. I want to get a big baboon weapon, you know? And hopefully an energy. Since I know that it's weak to energy, I'm like, oh, I should just get an energy weapon for it. It's what they want you to do anyway, huh? Yes, it is. He seems too beefy. Yeah, I need to have something. I need to do something that's going to do more damage to it than what I'm doing right now. But I do think I will probably pause here for today, only because it's been a really long day. It's been a really long day, and one of those bloody boss fights was so agitating. Yes, I like it. Picasso. Glorious. I'm on my next step evolution of colorful beauty. This level of customization is dangerous. Dude, frankly, I'm impressed that I spent only like an hour and a bit doing this. Laborate, hello? I've not done anything photo mode. Hugh, I should though. Hugh, hello? Hello there, welcome in. Yes, live on a weekend. I think, guys, coming up, we are going like nutty hard come September. For anyone that doesn't know, I am absolutely thrilled beyond any level to share that I have been selected as a member of Twitch's Women's Guild to be on the front page of Twitch during the month of September. Immensely thankful to the Twitch's Women Guild, !TWG if you want to know all about them. But it's also perfect timing because with Starfield coming out and whatnot, like Starfield is going to be an immense game. I want to really soak in a bunch of hours to it. So I will be live on the weekends. I'm going to be live on the weekdays. I'm going to be live for a while. I'm going to be uploading things on YouTube. I'm going to be absolutely all over the shop, but in a good way. So if you're not subbed to the YouTube, it would mean the world to you if you could sub there and then keep your peepers peeled. We got lots to do in September. I'm immensely thrilled for all your guys' support and whatnot. Yeah, September is in 5 days, I know. You kind of like the colors? I think I saw someone say they kind of like the colors. Hey, Matt Sushima, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Java Mania, exactly. Don't burn myself out. I don't want to burn myself out. I want to like flirt the line. I want to like almost burn myself out. Almost do it and then be like, kidding, just kidding. I'm smart, I'm fine, don't worry. But like almost. Okay. I wanted to go to the parts shop. I have a decent amount of money, so I do want to try buying. Oh, maybe I don't have enough money though, but we could go to the arena. Yes, these are the ones that I want. Okay, but I'm overburdened. Why am I overburdened? Because I'm too heavy, right? Total load is proportional to the maximum load. Because of the weight? Yes, because but it's not that much heavier. No, bye. I want to buy them anyway. And then I need to change something out so I'm not as heavy. What do I need to change out? Yep. My body, maybe. Yeah, let's change the body. I think I've got a lighter one. My core. Core. What? This is significantly lighter, but I'm still overburdened. Why am I still overburdened if this is so much lighter? I know, Flanwing. I've burnt myself out before, unfortunately, and it sucks. But I'm at least, having gone through it, I'm at least aware of when it's happening. And I'm in a much better, like, place of managing all of that. I like the other reverse joint legs better. They don't feel as floaty. Wait, there are 2 reverse joint legs? Parts shop. Let me, were they both reverse joint and I completely missed it? No, I don't, I think there's only 1 set of reverse joint legs that I can buy right now. Yeah. Damn. What's so heavy, dudes? Weapons, possibly. Try the Alula booster if you don't have it already. Alula? I don't think I have it. Yeah, this part on identifying gear and weight is kind of tricky, but not too bad. I just don't know where I'm overweight. That one that starts with an N. Are these... Are these... We're sure they're reverse joint, yeah? Then let's... Oh, it says it. It says it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hang on, hang on. Wait. Okay, so sell. Let's sell the ones that I just got. I can't because I have them equipped. Okay. Legs. These. Okay. Part shop. Sell. These. Okay. Matt, welcome in. How come everyone's playing this? I would think everyone's playing it because there's a whole bunch of new people that got into FromSoft games because of Elden Ring, and then heard that FromSoft coming out with Armored Core, and they're like, oh, let's give it a try. That's my thinking. But I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. Super Battletoads, welcome in. Arms and weapons. Yeah, let me, I think I have a lighter pair of arms already. Arms. Okay, great. I think I'm fine with these and these. Those. Okay. So maybe let's try being in the arena. Verified means I've done it. Yes. Okay, so let's try that. We're warming up. This is our first engagement of the day. GDT, hello, please. Is there any aspect of this that accounts for weight distribution? No.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program.
I don't think
Number
so.
25, rank E. Subject AC, infection. Call sign V6, Materlink. Commencing evaluation.
Yes, full heart. That's exactly what's happened. Memification, welcome in. It's a shame. Oh. Oh, I have the wrong gun? No. I have the right gun. Oh, this is actually not the gun I want on right now. Oh, I've got the wrong legs on. Love that for me. I definitely need something that works as a better tracker, I think. I see that you wrote, this is already their second best-selling game. Totally unsurprising to me. It was my assumption going into it that this game was going to be immensely popular with people who would ordinarily not give it a go because of how Elden Ring is done. Oh, I can't heal during this. I forgot about that.
At 30%.
Uh-oh, I don't want to be pessimistic, but it looks like we might need to be redoing this one. Yep, I'm dead. I did that in the wrong order. Oh, just too close. Just too close. That sucks. Not bad though. We got had a little bit left. I was very fond of the FromSoft community, but as a fan of mech games, I'm glad a lot of them are giving something a different chance. Oh yeah. One, it's like I think one of the funny things to come from this is that like this is a game that's been around for a long time, and now all of a sudden so many people are so interested in it. As people are like, well, why are you interested in this? You weren't interested in it before. But it's like, oh, you get it. Wait, I'm still overburdened. Even with the different arms, is there a lighter pair of arms? Still overburdened with all this stuff. Wow, man. I think it's something on my back's got to change. Damn. If I take it off, I'm still overburdened? What am I missing? But now if I take this off, I'm not. Damn. What else? I think I'm just gonna have to take off one of the weapons on the back. That really sucks. Let me put the one that I want to have on my right arm. I think it's this. Yep. Now let's... I like that, I think. So let's take off... Oh no, this is so annoying. Hit triangle, use the original laser sword, it's lighter. Oh, is it? Not by a lot. Will it tell me like how much I'm overburdened by? Because it's hard to see. Maybe it will if I do like this. No. Yeah. Do I have a lighter head? Oh, I said my torso. I don't think I have anything lighter for the torso, right? This will work. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, chat. We're learning, we're growing, we're evolving. Daryl, welcome in. Oh yeah, 4860, 4865 is my... How did you know that, Battletoads? Did it say something there and I missed it? It might be too much to ask a player to manage weight and have it be proportional on the mech, but a girl can dream. I think that like the capabilities and whatnot are there. If they want to do it, they could do it, and so that you're distributing your weight more evenly. But I think it's stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they like had that conversation at one point whilst working on this game. But it's stuff like that would be so I think it would put the entry floor even higher than where it is. And I think they really wanted, after the success of Elden Ring, they really wanted to make this one have like more mass appeal to it. They knew that more people would be interested in playing it, so they wanted to like keep the whatever. I'm not saying that they, I don't know, I personally think that they thought about it. Or I would kind of be shocked if they didn't think about it. But I mean, if I had to distribute the weight on the mech even and stuff, I would be like, because then...
Main system activating combat
Because then if I wanted to just like remove one of my shoulder cannons for better, I feel slower. I still don't feel fast. There we go. Come on, stagger. I'm getting so much. I definitely need something that has better, like, lock on for it. Because I'm wasting so much. I didn't mean to do that. That sucks. So much
50%.
ammo because it's just not connecting. Oh, I can't repair. I keep forgetting I can't repair.
AP at 30%.
This is a bad round. Of course, now this sword gets it to stagger, but the whole point was to try and get it to stagger before then. Yeah, right to the dome. That sucks. Let's try that one more time. Oi, oi, oi. Right side, 1/4 of the way down. Oh, is where it said it. Okay.
Main system.
A different booster and
Activating
using
combat
squares to
mode.
jump around will feel better. I thought I had the best booster available right now. Because jump is square is your like quick boost, and jump is the A. Why did I say A? I meant X.
AP at 50%.
I also don't know how you're meant to know how what like weaknesses certain bosses have. I don't know if there's something that I'm missing where it kind of will let you know that, or if it's just like you just test it and you learn.
AP at 30%.
I keep on getting caught out by that. It's so punishing. No, I didn't mean to do that. Wow, I just took that straight to the dome. I think I got closer that time around, so let's try that one more time. I use a quick boost to evade and close the gap, but you gotta manage the stamina. Let's see. That's always been my biggest challenge in like any of the From games, is managing stamina. So bad, so bad. I think this is definitely the better booster of the ones that I have currently. Because I like how fast you can move with it. Yeah. I don't know what else I would change on here right now. Maybe let's try a different handgun. Where? Maybe let's try that. I don't know if they're using it. If they're using it, then it must work, right? Alula is good. Oh, yeah, Alula's what I've got. Yeah, I think it's the best one I have. Onryo, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Use a quick boost to evade. Yeah, manage stamina. Yeah, okay.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Armored Chip, yo, welcome in. Honestly, I might try the other legs. I know you said that the A felt too floaty, but I wonder if I would prefer the look and feel to this one. Also, I don't understand. This guy seems to be able to stay locked on to me till Kingdom Come. I try and lock on. It's a problem, you know?
At 30%.
Yeah. That's consistently been my problem. I'm dead. Yeah. Where are you? No! Damn, I really want a much stronger lock-on. I desperately want a much stronger lock-on. But I don't think I can get one. Right? I think I've looked at all the ones that... Because the lock-on is the FCS, I think. And it sucks. Yeah, welcome in, Austin. How's it going? Trying to think of... No. Can you see the steam coming off my head as I think? Hey, thank you for the follows. Welcome in, lovely people. Okay, I'm trying to think if I want to change the legs for this fight. These are the ones that I have been wearing. Let me try it once with the loadout that I had before, which is, I think, like this. And then let's try back with this. And let's just see how I do. Oh shit.
Activating combat mode.
Does anyone remember what I had, see, I don't know why. Let me know, those of you that watch more of this. I feel like the boost works better on these legs than they did on the other ones. But that shouldn't be the case. Oh, come on. Where is it? Whoa! That one's just so punishing to get hit by. And it's like easy enough to avoid that you shouldn't need to get hit by it, but... Aye! Oh, come on! No, no, you don't understand. You don't understand, chat. I went in to use the blade. It didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. No. Blade. No. Why no blade? Where are we zooming? Where are you? No, I think I got it so close as well. How close was I to defeating that, guys? Like, super close, right? Some legs have better boost. Oh, okay. These feel better to wear. So I may try the other bipedal legs eventually. But that was close, right? Does anyone know? Bueller? What sword do I have? I have the... It's not the base laser sword. It's the one that comes... the second one that you can get. I need to get better at managing when to turn that off and on. I'm getting rocked by those. I find that happens to me a lot, where I lose sight of them way too much. Yeah, this is GG's, this one. It sucks. Yeah. That was just poorly done, dude. How is that lock-on crazy good? Bub, they're cheating. Yeah. Let me go back to the garage, I think. Hey, Sam, welcome in. Throwing big Moonlight vibes. So many people mentioned Moonlight. So many people. Damn. It's a fast game for sure. So much to manage. It is so much to manage. So let's try... I'm gonna sell these. Yeah. Now let's buy these ones, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, is there any core that I can buy? This one is the didn't I? Oh, this one. That's a lot of money for that one. That's a lot of money. But it does mean that I would no longer have... Wait. So if I put on the legs, I'm overburdened, right? Yes. Because of my... And then change... Okay. Let's go back to the parts shop. Sell something. I don't want to sell any of the legs. Maybe sell these. I'm glad that you have a lot of freedom to buy and sell things. Damn it. No, wait. Wait, what? I'm still overburdened with this. I still don't even have enough money. What did I... Yeah, just use a Wix wondrous physic. Blah, blah, blah. Have you tried dual wielding? Yeah, exactly, right. I need to power stance. I know this is just part of the game. But I swear to God, sometimes, chat, having to manage all this shit drives me crazy. Missile launcher. Plasma missile launcher. 3-cell plasma missile launcher. Proximity fuse trigger plasma explosions, creating a damage area. Light, compact weapon suitable for a wide range of builds and capable of multi-lock. Maybe... Hang on. Load limit, load limit. No. Moonlight is here in the game, but where? Is it actually in the game? Damn. Austin! Thank you so much for using your Prime here, you lovely. Thank you. All the love and hype. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, for the love of God, chat, Zion, yo. I need to find what needs to change here. I have the lightest arms possible. Well, I guess let me do this. How am I still overburdened? Because it's just not that heavy? This is so annoying! We're just gonna go out like this, just so I could try and do that one more time. I mean, good grief. Ay, 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 ay. Might have to use lighter weapons. Yeah, yeah. What about emotional baggage? What about it, huh? Looking ferocious, don't I just? Alright. How are we feeling, guys, huh? Are we feeling hopeful? I don't know.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation
The music's
Program,
great, at least.
Number 25.
I could listen to this
Rank
over and
E.
over and over again.
Subject AC, infection. Call sign, V6, Materlink.
You know what I wish they would do?
Commencing evaluation.
I wish they would show you, like, his build.
Mode.
Whoa, yeah. Okay, apart from the fact that I just got rocked in the face. Look at us, we're zooming, chat. Yeah. I've not done any damage to it. No good, chat, no good. No, you're joking. Is it immune to something that I don't know? No, it's not. Maybe this weapon isn't the right weapon to use against it. Or maybe I'm just a doofus. Yeah. Not a great start to the play session. We gonna have problems. We're gonna have problems. All right. Let's go back. AC design. We're gonna do legs. We're gonna put those ones on. Why the shortfall now? Why are we shortfalling? Because of the torso. Probably because of the torso. Nope, not just because of the torso. But that's the one I used to have on. Go, Java, go. I don't know about all that. EN shortfall. What else could be causing the shortfall? Oh, it's... No, I still have shortfall. I don't think I changed anything else. Oh, I actually don't know if I'm redoing that fight anymore, Trudy, yeah. She's way harder than the next two after her. Oh, is she really mimification? Oh, then maybe let me try the next two after her. Just cause, like, why not? I assumed it was, that was the easier one, because you earn less money from it. So let's try, just like out of curiosity. Oh. No, you have to go in order. You have to go in order. You know what I wish they did? I didn't finish this thought. I wish they would tell you, like, once you beat the person, I wish they would tell you, like, the specs of their suit, right? Do they? I don't think they do. But I could be wrong. Something reminds me of S-Power in Contra. What generator have I got? Is that what gens means? They do. It's slightly convoluted to see them. Shocker of all shockers. FromSoft does something that's slightly convoluted. All right. Let's go back to my design assembly. You asked me what, where is it? What gens I've got? I don't think I swapped these out. But it says I'm not... This is what I have equipped. Oh, because I swapped the legs. I'm thinking silently. So then I will ask this. Will I beat this in less than 10 tries? Will I beat this in less than 10 tries? Outlook. Outlook good. So that's at least a little bit hopeful. The Procious, welcome in, colourful mech. It's matching my branding, all very colourful. Welcome in, how are you?
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation
Hey
Program,
JB, how's it going?
Number 25, rank E. Subject AC, infection. Call sign V6, Materlink.
Materlink. AC name infection, call
Commencing
sign
evaluation.
Materlink. Did you miss the gamba? I don't think so.
Activating combat mode.
How are you able to lock onto me so well, sir? Yeah, it's just GG's.
AP at 30%.
So I'm not dodging nearly enough of those. Straight to the dome, yeah. I played the original AC3 Master of Arena and I kind of like the newer controls. I have no idea what the old controls were. But this is a doozy, huh? I wonder. Let me just like stay away from it. That's the only other gun I have for that arm. Let's maybe just try like this. Yeah, okay. Testing and learning. No Gamba. We're not keeping death counts. We can have a how many times travels. Yeah, I swear Gamba, but they're not very fun.
Activating combat mode.
I know, it's just not... I need to find a better way to do the death count when I'm playing something on PC. Where are you? I just can't find you. It's, what is it to cancel out of this? Triangle, right? It's not triangle. I need to look in the...
AP at 50%.
I'm at least staggering it more than I did before.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Yes, thank you now for the notifications about having no ammunition.
AP at 30%.
No, no. Oh, I'm out of juice.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
No!
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Oh, so close to that. I think we were so close. Juicy McMoose, welcome in. Can you please make a shirt with the colors of the mouse pad? I really need one. I will add to the list. Assembly, right hand weapon. That. We can do one through SC, but we still have to remember, and this game sucks me in with its pretty colors.
Activating combat mode.
It's my fault because I've made my mech so colorful, right? Where are you? That was fortunate. It seems to be a lot more grounded this go around. I have never had to move my hands around more wildly on a controller in any other game than I think on this.
50%.
Okay, get my energy back, get my energy back, get my energy back.
Left hand ammunition at 30%.
Damn it!
30%.
No, no, I'm stuck. You got lucky. There we go. But geez Louise, that was all crazy
Target
fast paced.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
And you have to stay lock on. I'm continuously having to like relock on, relock on, relock on, relock on. I need to more truly, madly, deeply. I want a better lock on system. Mine feels like it's in the absolute shitter. It couldn't be any lower. But I don't know if I'm just being like little moody baby and that's just how the game goes. The game just doesn't have a powerful lock on, or if there's something better that I can get. It says AC data required, so that's probably if I wanted to mimic the build, I would look at the data that I just got. OS tuning, I've got 5 chips. Oh, I don't have the boost kick installed anymore. Unlocks the ability to sort you when AC is overburdened and to manually purge weapons. I don't think I want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Quick turn might be helpful. It's only worth 1. Unlocks core expansion terminal armor. And then this one, I just feel like that's going to be so helpful. And then after that, we'll... Okay, let me go to the shop. I want to buy a different right-hand weapon. Big boom, big boom, big boom. Bazooka, guaranteeing a heavy impact without ricocheting, with more rounds and more competing. Great, yeah, big boom bazooka. Napalm bomb launcher, laser shotgun, laser handgun, plasma rifle, missile launcher. Let's try this big boom. No. Where was it? Yeah. Okay. What else would I want to buy? I feel like I want a variety of right-hand weapons. point of that one? Shotgun. I'm getting stocked up with a variety of weapons. Okay, now what was that one I just bought? Assemble. Okay, my right arm, I want my nice sword back. That one. And then in this one, I want... No, I want to try this one. Okay. Okay, let's try and do... No. Let's try and do a mission. Let's try this mission again, okay? Yes.
You're not afraid of anything, are you?
Checkpoint saving. Okay, cool. Boss room, boss room.
Goodbye.
The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. It's some kind of autonomous demolition. Not a well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy them, so be careful.
Uh-huh.
AP at 30%.
I need to sort of get different shoulder cannon and shit. I know. No one tell me. I know. I now know. And who is it? And you guys wanted them to distribute, have you distribute the weight and whatnot. No way. Oh, that was just unlucky to have been climbing around it right at that point. Hey.
At 30%.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm stuck? Oh, I'm staggered. We may need to get bigger boom in here.
Nice. I heard you were good.
I'm dead.
Oh, finished already?
Yes.
So sharp after all. What a letdown.
Getting staggered or clipping the arms is so rough. Yeah, ugh. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate with smoothie. Assemble. That might be a problem. Bigger boom. Let's try it. Sword and shield. Don't think I can do that. Jim, hi, how's it going?
The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. Some kind of autonomous demolition rocket. Not a well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy them, so be
Up.
careful.
I need to itch my eye desperately. I'm dead. I think it's the wrong,
50%.
I'm gonna die this one.
2 repair kits remaining.
I feel like my other weapon was doing more damage, but it's hard to tell.
AP at 50%.
No, no, no. Do quad legs work well with this build? I would think so. If I can get them, like, if I can use the hover. In fact, the quad legs might work better.
At 30%. 1 repair kit.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner is going to have the last laugh.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
No repair kits remaining.
Yeah, I knew it. Sometimes it's tough like that. Because I like know, for example, that I was going to be in trouble.
50%.
But I needed juice. I'm in trouble.
AP
Yeah.
at 30%.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, finished already?
Sam, thank you for the
Not
luck.
so sharp after all. What a letdown.
Hey, Batman. Okay. No. Okay, this is what I'm thinking, right? I'm a little nervous that I think I've got the wrong I don't have a good I should have bought different shoulder mount situation before coming back here to do this, I feel like, and that makes me nervous, so I don't want to have to leave. I'm going to try and do this without leaving, but I'm not so sure. That seemed to be a good run. Was it? I forgot that I have a different weapon now. I'm stuck. Yeah, I just did that poorly.
Firearms can easily destroy PC. Be careful.
Yeah, instead of telling me what to worry about, could you actually tell me what works?
At 30%.
Damn, I'm like just...
No repair kits remaining.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
AP at 50%.
I just did way worse that time.
Already? Not so sharp after all.
It felt like heavier.
Down.
Try the tetrapod legs. Yeah, I'm gonna try the tetrapod legs, and then I also want to try, I've got the legs that help me like jump up, so I might try those as well. Let's just reassemble. Let's try the other legs. EN shortfall. I need to increase my EN load. How do I increase my EN load? What will... It's me thinking silently. For me, left shoulder grenade launcher and stayed over the top and made quick work of him. I don't have that.
The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
So I'm gonna have to restart.
The tiniest diminution. Rather well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy what they see. Be careful.
Can I land on it? Teehee. Oh no no. Worst place to land. Ay. Can stay hovering for quite a while. It's like, what's the point of the lock on if it's not gonna lock?
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Its behavior has changed. Watch out.
AP
Aye.
at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
It's not doing enough damage.
Right-hand
Thing that I say
ammunition
all the
at
time.
50%.
It's a bad place to be, losing my juice. Okay, I have to get down. Heal.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Hey, Ronnie, welcome in. I had laser beams once that definitely curbed. What?
Right shoulder ammunition
Oh.
at 30%.
I had to land.
30%.
I think I've made a mistake. So I think I've got the wrong, shoulder mount for this. Hey, Cake to Cake, thank you for the like a hi. Thank you also for the follows, guys. Welcome in.
Left shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Oh, I'm dead. So I'm gonna land right on it. Just know that I didn't want to chat, alright? Your shots are more accurate if you manually keep your camera on the enemies. I'm noticing I'm having a massive issue with accuracy. But like right now, the reticle is on. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Right shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Like what should I be doing? You know? Okay, I think it's safe to land during this. Oh!
Finished
Ooh.
already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
Wait, what's in my left hand? Did I even use what was in my left hand? No, I didn't. Let's try that again, but like actually use my left hand weapon. I think I like simultaneously thought it was the sword, but then also knew it wasn't the sword. It's R3 lock on, right? Yeah, so and maybe like someone can help explain this to me because I might not be understanding correctly. R3 is lock on. And it's like there are two types of lock. As far as I know, there are two types of lock on in the game. You've got like soft lock, which is the white reticle, and then like hard lock, which is the red crosshair reticle. But the red, even when I have it red lock on, it's not hitting where it's targeting. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah. I think I made a couple mistakes. Okay, so now like this should be hard locked onto the front. Okay. Now let's... Oh, no, 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 no! Damn it! Come on, heal up. Okay. I'm in trouble. My gosh. At least I'm doing more damage than I was last time.
Left-hand ammunition at
Okay,
50%.
get down. Get up. Get down. Trying to manage my stamina.
HP at 50%.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Your pattern has changed. Watch out.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
You know what would be really nice if I can get this shit to stagger. My god, huh? I'm in trouble. How the hell Ouroboros managed to defeat this as quickly as they did in this showcase is beyond me.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 10%.
Okay, get down.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
I've made the mistake for this part. Yeah.
HP at 50%. Left-hand ammunition depleted.
No. Ah, that was the worst thing to have done just then. No! What am I doing?
At 30%.
I take it back. That was the worst thing to have done.
Ammunition at 10%.
No, no, no.
HP at
Oh.
50%.
Because is my weapon done? Is that what's happening?
Left shoulder ammunition depleted.
So, okay, yeah.
Right shoulder ammunition at 10%. Right hand ammunition at 30%.
Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Oh man.
Already? Not so sharp up top?
Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you, thank you. Chakalaka, welcome in. Yeah, all that ammo. That blows, dude. That blows. Alright. Okay. Okay. Assembly. Oh no. Let's try like this. I'd go again. Wait, I wonder, can I put the other booster back on? No. Job, I won't tell you to dual hand bazookas, but I will say you are not hovering high enough. So I can't even dual hand the bazookas because I don't have a bazooka to put in my other hand. Unless I can do like, no, yeah, because I don't have one for my left hand. So I'm gonna have to rotate. But okay, get higher. I dual hand the grenade launchers and use 10 shots dual missiles, but unless I'm like misunderstanding something, I can't dual hand them, right? Because I don't have one for my left hand. I've only got the ones for my right hand. Danny, hi. It sucks because the higher you go, the like more staggered you get coming back down. No, what? Get down. Jump up. I reckon so.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
Ooh. Dang it. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. Okay. No, cancel, land. Now I'm in trouble!
At 30%.
On the back swing too.
Left-hand ammunition at 10%. Left-hand ammunition depleted.
I'm dead.
50%. Left shoulder ammunition AP at 30%.
I'm dead. Yeah. Hi.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Land right in the lava.
Left shoulder ammunition at 10%. Left shoulder ammunition depleted.
Go down, go down. Yeah.
Already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
Unless your weapon doesn't level you, I don't think you're hard locking. Are you playing Armored Core, Brooklyn? Like, do you know that? Because the tankiest boss I've ever, it's so tanky, but yeah, yeah, because it should be a full white circle when you press R3. Sorry, that's a bad round. Let me try. I thought it's supposed to be red. Red is the hard lock.
It's some kind of autonomous demolition mech. A rather well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy what you see. Be careful.
But it's like, even then, that's the hard lock, right? And it didn't hit.
It's been hardened with a steel plating that makes up the grid's floor.
Like, that's it hard locked right now. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Welcome in. And see, is that not the white circle with the red reticle? Because that's what I've been doing this whole time. It's like that one wasn't locked on. But it's not... you know what I mean? Like, that's supposed to be the hard lock.
AP at 50%.
Hey, Clay, welcome in. Java versus Lava, who's gonna win? This is our 4th or 5th time doing it this stream, I think. It's actually, I don't know, it might not, I think it's the 4th or 5th time. The weird thing about the fight is that it goes on for so long that it feels like I've been doing it a lot longer than I have been. Sorry, you know what I mean? It feels like it's been more attempts than it has been, but because of how long it takes, you know?
Down 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at
Yeah, bad. I'm
50%.
just not doing well this one. See, like, this is the hard, that's the hard lock. That's definitely the hard lock. There's a white circle around it, there's the red reticle. What am I missing, chat? Honestly, I might as well use this time to bloody sit down.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%. Right-hand ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 10%.
Bad. I'm in trouble.
AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 10%. Left shoulder ammunition depleted. Left-hand ammunition depleted.
I flew over it like the worst time.
Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
Yeah. Yeah. You did die because you used your left-hand weapon but punched instead since it was out of ammo, did it? Is that what happened? If that's what happened, I missed it. I think Java needs some hype. Bless you, bless you. So when bubblegum is toast, you can swap it out. I can't. I think my problem is that I think an issue that I'm having is that I don't have any other weapons in my I think I've only got the sword and the bubble gun for my left arm. I've got 2 swords and bubble gun for my left arm. I kind of feel like the sword does so much damage. I mean, let's try for my back unit having the sword. We'll have this one. But this one does so much more damage. Let's have that one, but then what I have EN shortfall. EN shortfall. How can I fix the EN shortfall? By changing the arms. Yeah. Let's try like this, I guess. It's not white, Eddie. It's still green. I think it should be still green. It's just even more of it. I can't put the right shoulder mount on the left side. Unfortunately, whatever is in the right stays in the right, and same, whatever's in the left stays in the left.
Some kind of autonomous demolition mech. Rather well actually. Those grinder arms can easily destroy these. Be careful.
I did that at the wrong time. That's not what I meant to do. It is a bit of a trick having to learn when you can swap out certain things and whatnot. Hey! Well, welcome in, Oni. Going with a quad build now. I don't love it, so I wouldn't want to do it for, like, forever. But I do think it is necessary. Well, I don't know. It seems like it's necessary for right now. So I'm now trying to go with whatever has the highest firepower that I've got right now.
50%.
That's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to do that.
30%.
That's absolutely not what I meant to do. See that grenade go flying in the wrong direction. What is, like, what? Okay, okay.
AP at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Nice. I heard you were good.
Didn't mean to do that. There was a mistake. What has a gal got to do to get this thing to stagger, huh? Sam! Thank you for the gifted sub, lovely. Like that. That's what a gal's got to do. And I'm gonna waste it. I'm stuck. It's a better by own making. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
Left-hand ammunition depleted.
Wait, what? That's not what I wanted to do. But now I'm in trouble. Yeah. Also not what I wanted to do. Keep on forgetting that I have it in the hand.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%. At 30%. Right-hand ammunition at 30%.
Jeez Louises, chat. I can't even celebrate, mate.
Complete shutdown confirmed.
Enough, tourist. It's been miserable knowing you, but I guess playing nice is a smart choice here. You want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
I'm not even happy, chat. I'm just defeated. Honestly, you know what? Armored Core post Baltus fight, so Baltus fight and then this one that I've just done, play like how I expected the other Soulsborne games to play. So again, for context, my first Soulsborne game was Elden Ring, as it was, I think, for a lot of people. Then after that, it was Dark Souls 1 Remastered. I've only played 2 of them. But, like, the absolute, like, challenges that have been the Baltus fight and this fight are what I expected the whole of the From Software game. I can think of, like, a handful of bosses Like literally I can fit them on one hand, that I struggled, like not even, frankly, it's just 2 of them. I only really struggled with 2 bosses, maybe 3 bosses in all of my FromSoft game, like experience. And this has been like roadblock after roadblock. Like luckily that one didn't take too long, but geez, man. And like normally in I feel so guilty for like lovely new people have just come in. Like normally when I'm playing any other game, including like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, I'm able to like look at chat, like focus on the boss fight, whatever. This game sucks out like an insane, it requires like an insane amount of concentration. I don't know, I can't describe it. I think it's also, I'm struggling a lot with like the lock-onness of it. So that time doing the fight, I was staring so intently about where each projectile was hitting, if it was connecting with where I wanted it to connect with. It was like, I don't know, it's been weird, man. Giga Chad Gamer living up to the name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got there. Imagine if this game has a roll. I wish, man. My little mech rolling about all over the shop. Think about it like this. DS1 Elden Ring were 60 to 200 hours. This is expected to be about 20 or so. It's a little more condensed of an arse-warming. Yeah, maybe that's not a half bad way to look at it. Certainly Elden Ring was just, I mean, I spent 220 hours in that. You also don't have a big toolbox right now. I bet the more weapons you acquire, the easier it's going to be. Especially the more weapons. I have to keep way more weapons in my inventory. So it's like, just then I got stuck with, I would ideally really rather not close out of the mission and then come back to it. But then I was also really limited in what I could do, like things I could change up to try and fix it. So yeah, piloting work is hard. It's an eye strain, right? It feels like it. Lots of buttons in this game, way more buttons in this game. Whereas like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, especially with the way that I play it, it's about like, okay, let me dodge out to follow up with the melee. And it's about like that give and take of the dodge, but there's so much to manage here. AC games get super intense. If you're responding to chat, then you're probably either insanely good at this game or dying horribly in this game. Well, I'm glad that I'm not responding a lot to chat. And I'm then therefore in the middle road. But it's a very different kind of streaming experience for me. I'm used to chatting with you guys and being able to juggle doing those things pretty easily. Okay, so hang on. We got the Rekka head, the Rekka core, and the Rekka arms, and the Rekka legs. Okay, so we got the whole set. Detonating bazooka. All right. And to be honest, it seems like each chapters are booked by skill checks. Oh, the rest of the missions are fairly easy. Interesting.
No new messages.
Great. Little flair.
Raven,
okay.
we've received a job from RAD's leader, Carla. This
Right,
could
smooth,
just be
so
another
difficult.
one of her traps. But after the impression you left on her last time, I think it's unlikely. Let's take a look at the briefing.
Thank you, Doberman. That makes me feel good. I feel, like I said, I don't normally zone out like that. But I don't want to do those fights over and over again. To be fair, you were supposed to struggle more at Dark Souls. You just kind of cracked at it. Hey, Kaio, thank you. That makes me feel good. Period or yo. Maybe you should practice Microsoft Flight Simulator first. Become the best pilot in the world, maybe.